Hello and welcome to my digital world. My name is Haley, but a lot of people call me Halo. I'm a writer, a content creator, a former Miss Teen USA, and this is a day in my life in New York. Hello, my beautiful angels. So today I'm speaking at this panel for a book by a friend of mine who interviewed me for the book. Kind of my take on tech and AI and ways in which technology can bring us together and bring us together in person. It is Wednesday and I worked, feeling a bit spacey, a little contemplative. I'm eating, it's like nothing exciting. It's a roasted sweet potato and a hard-boiled egg, and I had like one piece of raw cauliflower. I'm trying to be on a regular posting schedule too, like posting a YouTube video on Fridays, a Hot Literati podcast episode on Fridays, and then when I want to go online, I try to just spend it on hotliterati.com because it is just more of an intellectually nourishing space that isn't designed to keep you on it. And there's one course I'm working on right now called Introduction to Social Media that has the history of like other social media platforms and kind of like explanations as to like the origin story, how they got to be what they are now, the business model behind them, as well as one that's like introduction to artificial intelligence that I might finish now that goes into some of like the history of like deep learning and things, because AI isn't something that just like popped up in the past few years. People have been working on it since Alan Turing, and understanding like deep learning I think really helps people understand like the recommendation algorithms that keep you on a platform like more and more and more and more. Yeah, I'm gonna eat at my screen, and then I have this like little updo thing going on, and then I'll take you guys uptown with me to go to this panel. Okay, so it was hosted at this members club right north of Bryant Park, and it was me and three other people. They had snacks, they got us coffee, it was really lovely. Then later I did some writing, and a few days later, here's a recap. Oh, what is up, guys? It's Monday now. I'm wrapping up this video. Yeah, I guess I sort of just want to reflect on the panel I was on, because how do I want to say this? The panel was sort of about technology and truth, and it was for this book that I'm quoted in by Steve Rosenbaum. I think the chapter I'm in is about relationships and love and the effect of technology on them. And one sentence that I think is really important in any conversation about technology is that technology is morally neutral. Technology is a tool, and like anything in life, how you use it is a reflection of your values, what you care about, and you need time away from technology, away from being connected to everyone to just like think and figure stuff out. But I don't think it's evil. I think overconsumption of anything is like quite bad, but anything in moderation is usually pretty good. And I am not perfect. I'm a woman in my 20s trying to figure out life, but I know that from my analytics, which if you want to get into content creation, we have a course on Hot Literati called How to Be a Content Creator that I think is actually really helpful. And looking at my analytics, which that course talks about a lot, I do have like some subscribers that are 13 to 18. And on one hand, unmitigated internet use, like as a teenager, I had it, is kind of like the Wild West. On the other hand, I do enjoy making content and sharing parts of my life, and I want to be a good role model. So yeah, that's like something I'm just thinking about at the end of this big panel, is representation is important, and technology is morally neutral, and the ways in which we are connected to the broader world keep on changing. Like it used to be magazines. You would get a magazine, and we have that because of the printing press, and now it's like technology and social media, which we have social media because of computers and the internet and developments in that. So as AI is like this next big frontier in tech, like technology and tech development, kind of the idyllic way in which people talk about it very like idealized perspective in kind of like tech worlds is they say it'll give us more free time back to like do the things that really matter. But then people have to decide like what the things that matter to them are. And there are very real things about like the economy and jobs and stuff that are also like really important conversations to have in this whole wheelhouse. To which I say, figure out what your life's work is. You know, don't sit around copying other people or being complacent. Figure out what your life's work is. A life that you're really excited by, where you get to make something that you think helps people and helps the world move forward. So for myself, I think people need to think more, which is why Hot Literati has all these like courses and guided journals and events to bring people together to like have conversations and become smarter and hotter. But that's my path. That doesn't mean it's everyone's. And in order to figure out what your path is, you have to have conversations with people who you think are cool. You have to do like new things that scare you, and you sort of just have to put yourself out there. So, yeah, I hope that this was somewhat inspiring or enlightening or at least entertaining. And I'm always happy that you guys are here. And I know I can be a bit like heady and intellectual, so I am always happy to do like more normal content like my hair routine or makeup favorites or anything like that, which you can find a lot of it in the link in my bio. I think I have all my links to like products I like and stuff like that. But yeah, living in New York is cool, but you don't have to live in New York to do anything. Like that's the beauty of the internet, is you are connected to the broader world, and anything that you have to say, you can start saying it now. And I was raised in the camp of like, I think especially creative people should be entrepreneurs, and you should find a problem in the world and try to solve it and make a business out of it and then make more jobs and so on and so forth. But that's my path, and I don't know if it's, if it's yours, I believe in you, you can do it. If not, I'm excited to see what everyone does with their life, and I think everyone deserves to have a life that's fulfilling and fun and full of purpose and good people and love and good food and all that stuff. So thank you for watching. If you want to chat, you can join my community at hotliterati.com, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.